Hi guys, so it's me Alexis and welcome to my astrology channel, and today we are going to be talking about the Cancer rising. So you guys should comment on which rising sign you guys want me to cover next. Leave your comment below and I'll check and then I'll cover the next sign. So yeah, without further ado, let's go. Cancer is just full of emotions. I feel like Cancers are very focused on emotions. Due to this strong focus, a lot of people can think that Cancers are sensitive crybabies, or they're just very gentle, easy to bully perhaps. A lot of people can have a mom image of Cancer because Cancers can be very nurturing to the people they love, and they're also ruled by the moon. I just want to talk about Cancer as a sign before we go into the rising part of this, so we can kind of like take the archetype of the sign and then put it into the rising and piece the two together and then have a very deep understanding of a Cancer rising. Cancer is a water sign, it's cardinal, and it's a feminine sign. So with this in mind, Cancer is a sign where most of the energies manifested is going to be on the inside because it's a feminine sign. It's cardinal. A lot of people can misunderstand why Cancer is cardinal because you got Aries, Capricorn, and Libra being cardinal. A lot of people think that Aries and Capricorn are strong signs. Libra is up for debate, but a lot of people can think, why is Cancer a cardinal sign? Because there's a very strong stigma against Cancers. A lot of people think that Cancers are crybabies. While they can be crybabies, people tend to underestimate how brave Cancers are, especially in emotions, because a lot of people, when it comes to emotions, they either suppress it, they run away from it, they take drugs, they try to forget it, or they try to logically reason it out rather than just facing it and just taking the emotions the way they are. The sign that actually takes their emotions raw and they take it 100% for what it is, that's Cancer, guys. You're not gonna find a sign besides maybe Scorpio or Pisces that will handle their emotions genuinely and rawfully. Is that a word? Yeah, rawfully maybe. Cancer, they take their emotions head on. A lot of people are scared of their emotions. So the next time you think that a Cancer is a crybaby, I mean they are, but they're probably handling their emotions more genuinely than you are. And speaking of emotions, their emotions are very influential on how they look, which is their rising. When they're feeling very nurturing and very nice, a lot of people will say that Cancer risings look very innocent and even gentle. They're very nurturing. When you look at a Cancer rising, you kind of want to tell them your troubles. You want to rant to them. You want to come to them and let them nurture you. That's kind of the vibe that you get from a Cancer rising. You kind of just want to, have a hug from them. You just expect a Cancer rising to comfort you, especially in an emotional way. However, emotions are not always so nice and so happy and so positive, because life sucks and sometimes your emotions can go down, and this is pretty obvious when you're a Cancer rising. I know Cancer risings try to hide their feelings and their emotions because they don't want to show people how they feel, and that it's just too overwhelming to show to anyone. But like with this suppression, there's always gonna be some emotions coming out to the outside. You can't keep everything in, and there's an after effect when you keep your emotions in, and it shows on the outside. If a Cancer rising is mad or angry, they're going to look moody, and they are definitely going to look pissed. In fact, Cancer risings can even look kind of scary if they're mad. You'll just know how they feel on their rising. It can be a good thing or a bad thing. So I feel like Cancer rising is one of those risings where the first time is always different because it depends how a Cancer feels when you see them. Because if they're happy, you're gonna think they're super nice and super sweet, gentle, innocent, the stuff I said before. But if you catch them on a bad day, you're probably gonna think they're scary. When they're probably just having a bad day, or they're just going through like an emotional roller coaster. I feel like that can definitely be a thing. Let's just go to physical characteristics really fast. One key thing that I noticed with Cancer risings is that they tend to have very big eyes. I have the moon in my first house, and I'm Asian. And as you can see here, even though I am Asian, my eyes are, they're kind of bulgy. They're kind of big, and they're kind of like, I don't want to say bright, but you can just tell how big and expressive my eyes can be. Those are the eyes of a Cancer rising. Cancer risings can also have like this luminous glow to them. You know how Cancer is ruled by the moon? The light that the moon gives off, or the light that the moon reflects due to the sun, like, okay, I don't want to talk about the signs of it, but the light from the moon, it's not like the sun where it's very blinding and powerful and like in your face like a Leo. Cancer, it's more luminous. It's nicely lit. It's dimly lit. I feel like that kind of glow kind of comes with a Cancer rising. This can manifest in them, you know, kind of having that nice luminous glow, or they might have a very pale moonish face, like, you know, they might have pale skin. They can look kind of bright up here, not like too bright, you know, they kind of have a little glow to them. And since Cancer is kind of, you know, correlated with nurturing, comfort, you know, that kind of stuff, a Cancer rising can seem to be a little bit rounder because, you know, the moon is kind of round, so they can have like a rounder shape and stuff like that. Another thing about a Cancer rising is that, you know, if you embarrass them, I feel like they're going to get super embarrassed and flustered. I feel like Cancer rising is the rising where their face literally turns red if you embarrass them. Actually, now that I think about it, my face turns pretty red when I get embarrassed. It's so embarrassing. So yeah. I feel like if a Cancer rising isn't careful with their emotions can be expressed extremely onto their faces, and that can either cause a lot of drama or misunderstanding or just a lot of embarrassment. So I think maybe that's why Cancer risings can be a bit shy. So I think that's it. Thanks for watching. Comment and subscribe, and don't forget to vote for the next rising sign you guys want me to cover next. Bye guys!